I just wanted to just jump on here, just kick it for a little bit, for like 30 minutes.
Hey y'all. Hey y'all.
Hey, yo,
A lot of people.
moving is stressful, man. I'm telling you. What you been up to?
Working. I'm off today, so I'm cool today. I'm cool
What did
today.
what you eat today? What's up,
Um,
Paprika? Thank you for coming through. I got a podcast tonight, Paprika. Make sure that
hey
you pull up.
Risa. Hi Boo. Hey Queen. The OG. Hey
Hey,
Paprika.
Lisa. Hey. I had time to catch her today real quick to just had to jump on here before the podcast with her. I caught her early. Just wanted to bring some of her energy up here for the people that's been missing her. Fanny, let them know what you've been up to, because people been asking. Like, let them know what you've been up to. I ain't saying put your business out there, but just let them know you've been out there getting on increments.
I've been working, y'all. Outside of YouTube. Um, I have been so blessed. So I haven't been on social media. With that being said, I got a whole career out here, y'all, that I've just been working, being a mom and doing mommy stuff, you know, about to enjoy my McDonald's apple pie. But I just been working, y'all. That's what I've been doing. I just been working. I've been working. So
So just let's just visit for a second, and let's go back real quick and give me, because of course everybody know that you're not co-hosting anymore, whatever the case may be, but that don't stop you from bringing some of the tea up to the top. What's been going on within the entertainment world? Like, can you drop some of the tea that you've been getting? I know you've been getting some tea over there. Like, you ain't no way you not been getting it. Like, let us know what's been some of the crazy stuff that's been going on.
why would I spill the tea if I ain't co-hosting no more?
Do I?
No, let me
I
stop
don't need to.
playing.
Do I need to get deep into it? You don't need me to get deep into it. It's beyond. It's beyond co-hosting, and you know that. And I don't need. Don't make me come up here in front of all of these people and just splat your business out there like that. But we gonna talk. We definitely gonna talk about that. Well, let me ask you
Um,
this: what's
okay.
going on with the with this Rihanna situation? You caught up to that?
Yes, that situation was very I'm gonna just say this in regards to that situation. When it comes to like celebrities and social media as a whole, you really have to be careful with what you share and what you put out there, because you got people out there who watching you that you may not even be aware that are watching you, who will find you and you just living everyday life, and next thing you know, your life has been changed in an instant. And my heart goes out to Rihanna, ASAP Rocky. They're three beautiful children, because being in that situation, I'm pretty sure it was truly traumatic. I'm just glad that the police jumped on the situation as quick as they did, not only because she's a celebrity, and ASAP as well, but because
Do,
there were
do you think?
children
Do you
involved.
think? Let me ask you this real quick though. Do you think that
Mhm.
that shooting? Do you think that is bigger than what the hell we know, or do you think it's just like a normal occurrences of somebody who just, you know what I'm saying? Do you think it's bigger? Do you, because we do know, like, her record label or whoever she signed to, she was told not to record any more music or whatever the case may be, and we all see the viral picture of her in the studio recording music. Do you think it's
Mhm.
a coincidence that she was told not to do something and she did it, and then this attack? Hey, some shell, thank you for coming. Do you think that it's a coincidence? Do you think that it's a woke situation where people have to be woke to know what's going on, or do you think it's just like a regular thing to happen?
I think in her situation, I'm not going to call it um a coincidence only because her house was burglarized before, and she had to move from that home into the current home where she currently is now. So I feel like she's being targeted. I'm not going to go into all of that right now, but what I will say is that in both situations, she definitely was covered. Um, and I just feel like with the situation at hand, I'm just glad that her children were not harmed. I'm glad she wasn't harmed because there's been conflicting stories that ASAP was home, then they said he wasn't at home. But I will say this, I'm glad that they caught the person that's responsible. Um, and watching a video of the person,
Hey, Miss Brenda, thank you for coming in. We appreciate it. This isn't the podcast. The podcast is gonna start at 10 o'clock. I jumped up here to do a backflash with Fanny, and so to get some updates on her with what's going on in the entertainment industry. She's like the queen of information, so I'm just trying to get it from her,
not
get some of the sauce.
not the queen.
Oh yeah, the queen, the whole queen with all the information. You got all the information. Of course, I got to do the podcast tonight, so I got to bring you up here to pick your brain and get some of this information. Do okay. So, do you feel like? Let me ask you this: do you feel like that? And just be straight up. Do you feel like it's people that's in higher positions like that? Do you feel like that there's like some higher ups that's in control of everything that we just don't see, like a secret society, not necessarily like the Illuminati, but do you think like a lot of these artists is like really puppets and they have to like really go by the stuff that the higher ups tell them, or do you think that that's just talk, industry talk?
I mean, I feel like it's a possibility only because, they have certain things that they have to adhere to. And I think for the most part, when it comes to their personal lives, um, it depends. It depends on the situation, honestly. And the reason why I say that is because she literally was at home being a mom. And this particular person who targeted her not only targeted her specifically, but it has been allegedly rumored there's other celebrities that she was targeting as well. And from the information that I got that I'm aware of, I'm gonna put it out there allegedly, guys, because you know how we have to abide by YouTube's guidelines and regulations. So I'm gonna say allegedly. There were other celebrities she was targeting, Cardi B. Who else was it rumored? It was a few others, and I just think watching a young lady video, I can honestly say this young lady is not well mentally. And I'm not making excuses for her behavior, but she's not well. She's not well at all.
So I mean, damn, you got to ask yourself, could, could we, us journalists, whatever the hell we call ourselves, right? We hear about a lot. Like this rapper got shot in Texas. This rapper got killed in Arizona, whatever the case may be. And a lot of them, they be rappers that rap about this type of lifestyle. But you gotta ask your type. You gotta ask yourself, what could what could cause this? This is Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? This ain't somebody who out here rapping or singing about shooting somebody. This Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta ask yourself again, female on female combat. What the hell is really going on? Normally, these instances would be guys, and even if Rihanna was the target, why is the female the objective of the whole situation? It's a lot that's not right. That I don't know. It just I feel like a lot more are gonna come out, but it's just like okay, yeah, she seemed to have some kind of mental, but you gotta think about it. Like I say, we speaking of a high profile person. How the hell was this person even able to, for one, get location to where the hell Rihanna home is, for two to get close enough to even, you know what I'm saying? How does something like that happen? Somebody on the inside have to know something. You can't just Google where these people stay at. You know what I'm saying? Their addresses is not just out there. It's difficult. Even the press, some of the people like TMZ have a hard time finding these people. So, what's your thoughts on that?
Unfortunately, I have to disagree with you because I can find anybody. I'm not gonna tell you how I can do it, but
Let
I
me
can
stop you.
do it.
But we gotta think. You can, Fanny can, right? You are.
Hmm.
And what did you just say about 2 minutes ago? This lady seems to be mentally challenged. Somebody
Hmm.
in that type of situation that can barely comprehend a normal, sustainable day. Somebody that's in that position.
She has the same access to information we all do. It used to be a point where our information was hidden, but it's not anymore. And the biggest question that people are asking now is that where she used to live, it was a gated community. Um, but the current place was not gated. It was wide open. It was not a gated community at all. So she really didn't have that extra protection that she had previously. It's not hard to find people nowadays. It's not. It's really not.
Thank you for coming in, Duty. But see, that's what I'm trying to get you to see, right? It because it can't be both. Like, well, it's just my opinion. It can't be both. She she's if she's that mental, right, to where the mental stage of her mentality caused her to do this act, the shooting act. If she's that mental
Mhm.
to where her brain literally caused her to do this shooting of Rihanna's house, right? If she's not in her right state of mind and it caused that, how the hell, like, how does that work? Like, I don't think somebody that is that detrimental, that detrimental can, I know you said it's accessible, it's easy, but once again, you speaking to somebody, people saying, okay, this woman has mental issues, and it's like, okay, if her
I didn't
mental,
say that.
okay, so break
That's
it
not
down for me. Break it down.
what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is that you know,
Hey, Mama, thank you
um,
for coming in. I appreciate you.
you know that we have both been in situations to where we have been stalked by people we don't know. You know what I'm saying? And when a person reaches that level of an obsession where they're stalking you, which means they're studying your every move. They know, your every move. You may not know who they are. You know what I mean? It could be a cloud watcher. It could be a person in your neighborhood. It could be a person on social media. You have no idea of who they are. You can just be out randomly shopping and a random person come up to you and be like, "Oh, hey, this and the third," and then you like, hey, you being who you are, not thinking of it and not want to come across as being a jerk or unkind, you could take a picture with them and you going about your very busy life, not thinking anything more of it. And then next thing you know, they could take that picture and then that picture can lead to another picture and so on and so forth. And then that obsession become to the point to where it start messing with them mentally. Because how many times have we been heard of situations to where regular people, even celebrities, have been unalive or injured in some type of way because that person who had an obsession with them will say, "Hey, that's my husband, that's my wife, this, third, and the third." And this particular young lady had an obsession with so many celebrities that it was not hard for her to find Rihanna's home because, like I said, Rihanna did not have that extra security that she had by living in a gated community. Literally, you and me could have walked up to her home. Literally, they had I don't know if you ever been to LA before, but they have like um buses where they drive through celebrity neighborhoods, and none of us know if that was her situation to where if that's how she found Rihanna's home. You see what I'm saying? Like, her home was protected by a high gate, but as far as getting on her street, it was not that. She didn't have to have that added protection at all. And that's what people were questioning, like, why did she choose that? But people fail to realize when you're going to move into a home, of course you're thinking about security, especially when you have children. But I think in her frame of mind, she never thought for a moment that someone would come and pow her home. You see what I'm saying? Especially when she living in the area that she was living in, because all the neighbors came out and said, this has never happened. This was unfamiliar. They all were shocked. And the thing of it is, when a person gains that type of obsession with you, people got to feel like they are determined. They have a goal, and they're going to reach that goal. They are determined to be like, hey, I'm going to make contact with that person by any means necessary. And I think that's what comes into play when you go look at her Instagram or her Facebook or whatever social media platform that she was on, and how she speaks about these celebrities, that is not normal. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making excuses for the decisions that she made, because at the end of the day, she's an adult and she made a very.
Let me ask you this.
Mhm.
Just for me, because I can 90% understand that aspect. Um, just for me, right? I just think that the timing is weird. Like the timing is very freaking weird. The fact that, and I mean, if a normal criminal can make a homicide look like um a self-inflicted wound, if you know what I mean. I just think like the timing is weird. Like, okay, it might be random. This lady, for sure has mental issues. But then again, it's like, is that something? Is it a possibility that that's something that somebody want us to believe? Like, do somebody want us to believe that this random occurrences happen this way? Is it a possibility that it's being covered up to look like this? Because once again, like, I think the last three high profile characters, the Nipsey Hussle death, even people were saying that the guy who did it was mental. The guy the young man who killed Pop Smoke, he's actually out right now doing interviews, and he got released because the mental thing. And it's like, okay, we went from all of these celebrities dying, and then we hear the same thing: a stroke, a heart attack, or an aneurysm. And it's like now, just a lot of these deaths that's happening to these high profile people, even Whitney Houston, that was a mystery. And it's like, it's a lot with that too. And it's just made to look like something. And it's just like, I don't know. For me, it's like, is it somebody doing things and they want us, the normies, the normal people, to look at it as, oh, the person that took them out is just was another mental person? Or do you think it's any possibility that it can be something within that geographic?
I feel like anything is possible. And that's the downside of being in social media, that you have people out there who will gain an obsession with you that you're not even aware of. You don't know why. You don't know where, you don't know when, you don't know how. And the thing of it is, we're all subjected to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody can be like, have a complete total obsession with you, and you just going out being TSM the dad. You just going out, and living your regular life. And the thing of it is, unfortunately, you have people that have a different agenda and plan for your life that you're not even aware of. It could be a person that you've helped on along the way. It could be a person that you just said hello in passing to, but in their mind, they're thinking like, I have a goal for him. I have a plan for him. That's why a lot of people have other people with them. They have like celebrities, they have like their bodyguards, they have their PR people, they have their assistants. So everybody is subjected to that. You know what I'm saying? And like with her situation, I cannot say 100% because I don't know Rihanna personally. I don't, you know what I'm saying? But it's been stories that's been come out about what you mentioned. So once again, we're gonna say allegedly. But I just would my advice to be with anybody. If you feel like, you know, your surrounding need to be protected, protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean the stories that I've been getting today with all these rappers and it's wild. It's just wild. And I'm just like, wait a minute. Like, what's going on? Why all of a sudden the influx of rappers being targeted? And it's wild. I don't even think you know about it because I seen something like 2 hours ago, and I'm just like, I wonder if Tiz know about this because this is wild. It's wild, and it's very, very bizarre. It's very bizarre. And unfortunately, with this particular rapper, it's people that he know. It's people that he know. And that's what make it so bizarre. It's people that he know.
It's a lot. I mean, we never know because we just personally both just watch what 3 4 videos back to back of different rappers doing powder cocaine or getting caught doing powder cocaine, and it's like that's just a small fraction. This is stuff they got caught doing it. You know what I'm saying? What the hell do they do? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that probably goes on. And we had to find this. You know what I'm saying? We had to dig and find this stuff and research. What the hell is going on that we don't know about? That we can't research. And so it's a lot behind the scenes. Listen, y'all, my battery is about to cut off. Fanny, I really appreciated you coming up here doing this with me. It absolutely meant a lot. As you can tell, I had a ball. I didn't think I shut up yet since you came up here. People in the chat, Diddy, Mom, Paprika, Slim Shell, and I know we got some background watchers. Shout out to y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Much respect. And so I'm gonna be giving y'all some updates tonight after the podcast. Just make sure that y'all tune in. And please, y'all, make sure that y'all use the crab song so that we can shut down and close off on this. If y'all notice, I got the blue and yellow going on, trying to represent as strong as I can. Fanny, you have any words before we get about here?
Y'all stay tuned for tonight's podcast. And remember, support, support, support.